Living on a narrowboat's changed my life around. It saved my life, actually. I don't know where I would be now if I wasn't on this boat, but...
Dopo aver incontrato gente che vive in un aereo nel bosco, in una capanna, in una grotta o in una tenda indiana, abbiamo capito che spesso queste scelte conducono a delle storie.
Siamo qui per incontrare Dave.
Oggi ci troviamo tra le campagne inglesi non lontano da Manchester.
Dave è un signore inglese che vive dentro una barca su questo canale.
E non stiamo parlando di una barca qualsiasi. Qui le chiamano narrow boat, letteralmente barche strette. La particolare forma allungata consente di navigare lungo le migliaia di chilometri di canali che collegano tutta l'Inghilterra. Durante la rivoluzione industriale trasportavano tonnellate di materie prime. Oggi, invece, al posto del carbone, ospitano chi cerca una vita diversa.
Questa è la casa di Dave.
Al nostro arrivo non c'è nessuno dentro la barca. Sul tetto ci sono alcune piante e pensare che un uomo viva qui dentro da 6 anni mi apre molte curiosità.
What a beautiful meeting!
Proprio mentre sto volando col drone, rientra il padrone di casa.
Hello guys, here's Dave.
This boat was built in 2005. It's a 57-foot narrowboat, 57-foot long. The boat is made of steel. I've got my garden, bits of plants and that you can see on top of the roof. I don't really need a big garden because this is my garden. This is my solar panel. So that's what produces a lot of the electricity for me. This is where we control the boat from. We're not like the Titanic or the Lusitania. You know, we don't have a steering wheel. We have this, the tiller.
È interessante farsi una prima idea di una persona osservando i dettagli del luogo in cui vive.
Step on board, come on. Show you in.
Okay.
Okay, just watch these steps here as you come down in your head.
Here we are.
Welcome inside.
Gli interni della barca mi colpiscono. È più spaziosa di quanto pensassi ed è arredata con molta cura.
There's my stove. This keeps me warm in winter. It takes about 20-30 minutes and then it's nice and cozy in here. And then this is the kitchen. The gas bottles that supply this are at the front of the boat.
How does water work in a boat? How do you get water?
What happens is to fill my water tank up, we have services. So we cruise up to services. My water tank can last me anything between 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is my bedroom. And this is actually an adult mobile, like children have. So this is like, helps me sleep. My lovely friend Jazz made this. This is a wardrobe in here, so keep all my clothes up there. This is my bathroom. Come on in. It's a bit small, but you know, it's this is a cassette toilet, and this is my 3/4 size bath.
Guardandosi intorno è strano pensare che tutte le cose materiali di Dave siano raccolte qui.
How do you manage to store all your stuff around in such a narrow space?
The idea of coming and living sort of this lifestyle is actually cutting back on items. not having as many things, you know, and then you don't need as much storage, do you? You know?
A prima vista Dave è un uomo molto vitale e pieno di energia.
So this is my horn.
Ma ora che abbiamo rotto il ghiaccio, mi chiedo quale storia lo ha portato qui.
Well, originally I come from the East Coast, Bridlington. It's a fishing town on the East Coast. And I got married around when I was in my 20s to Sue. I had 2 children. Sorry.
No worries.
I was married to my wife for 26 years. We'd had 2 children. And Sue, my wife, wanted to be a pub manager. Ended up working in Manchester. It was really hard work and the stress levels was terrible. And my daughter decided to pay for a holiday for us to go abroad. So we went to Tenerife, the island of Tenerife. When we got there, it was just amazing. It was beautiful. We just decided that wouldn't it be great if we could move there and live there?
Così, pochi mesi dopo, Dave e Sue si trasferiscono a Tenerife cambiando vita.
And it was just amazing. Sue got a job as a chef and I did a bit of singing at actually an Italian restaurant called Mama Roma. And we were doing really, really well. And we were there for about 8 months and Sue started getting a bit tired. And suddenly she passed away. She died from cancer. I was devastated. We'd been together 26 years and suddenly my wife has gone. I stayed on the island for about a year, but I just couldn't stay there. There was the memories. Everywhere I went on the island, it was memories of Sue. And so I decided to come back to England, and I came back to England with just a kayak, a suitcase and a bicycle and a little bit of money. That's all I had.
Il rientro in Inghilterra è un momento di estrema difficoltà per Dave.
I was couch surfing, I was moving from house to house, room to room, renting a room, had nowhere to live.
Ce ne parla con onestà e coraggio.
Well, I'd actually, because of depression, I'd tried to take my own life. This is why I say it saved my life, this canal boat. I woke up in a hospital one morning. I'd taken an overdose. When I woke up, I just knew what I'd done. And it was then I realised that I had to get up out of that bed and walk out and change my life. You can't do that again. You can't, Dave, you can't do that again.
Your energy to go back up came from really touching the ground.
That's right, and that's what happens in life. I've realised in life now. You have to go through all these terrible experiences sometimes, but you know, great things come from that as well. And then I met a lovely friend called Paul who took me in, and I found a job with the Canal River Trust. Nearly fell in. So I'm there on the canal, talking to all the people, learning about the canals, getting to know all the boaters. And the message was in front of me. And it just came to me one day, why did I get a boat?
E prima di continuare, ringraziamo NordVPN per aver sostenuto il nostro viaggio. Si tratta del modo semplice ed economico per proteggere i propri dati online quando usiamo wifi pubblici. Consente anche di vedere i propri contenuti preferiti dall'estero, sbloccando i siti e cataloghi solitamente visibili solo dall'Italia. Acquistando uno dei piani biennali di Nord potrete ora ricevere anche Saily, il nuovo servizio di eSIM globale che consente di avere i dati internet in oltre 150 paesi del mondo, risparmiando sui costi molto alti di roaming.
Quindi, se il servizio vi interessa, vi lascio qui sotto in descrizione un link da cui poter ottenere uno sconto sui piani biennali, più 4 mesi extra e fino a 20 giga gratis su Saily.
A quel punto Dave capisce che questi lunghi corridoi galleggianti lo stanno chiamando, ma non può permettersi una barca.
I went to a family member and said, look, I need somewhere to live, I need a home. Who said to me, how much do you want? And he gave me the money. But over the 5 years, I've actually paid it off. I've paid that money back. So this is my home, you know. I actually own a home now. Yeah, it's where I live. I'm healing myself. This is my hospital as well. I'm my own doctor now. You know, I don't look for medicines and antidepressants and things like that. When you're out in nature, you don't need it. You don't.
A bordo di questa barca, Dave inizia il viaggio di autoricostruzione, senza cercare di dimenticare il passato.
I noticed that when you were talking about the Tenerife project you had together, you still felt very enthusiastic about it, and it doesn't really bring up bad feelings, and that kind of impressed me.
Well, before we went to Tenerife, we had another plan, and that was, should we buy a narrowboat? So here I am, living on a narrowboat, actually sharing the dream of living on a narrowboat, but the essence of Sue is still with me.
So you're not really alone here?
No.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call home.
I've been in this boat for 6 years, and I don't think I could ever go back to bricks and mortar, into a house. And you know, we got this lovely calm water. It's just gentle, it's hardly flowing, and it's so calm, reflective itself. And you just feel that as well. You feel that calmness. You just tune into the nature, the beautiful scenery that surrounds us. Just being quiet and in that stillness, you just relaxed and you're in a different place.
È evidente in Dave un grande lavoro sulla propria mente.
It's like meditation. No troubles, no worries. You're not thinking about yesterday or tomorrow. You're just in the moment, you're just there.
We can tell there are so many beautiful and harmonic, if that's even a word, things around the boat life. But as everything in reality, there's also another side of it. Like, what are the main difficulties?
Sometimes, you know, like in winter's the worst time. Because we get frozen in as well. The canal actually freezes over.
Does it?
Yeah, so you could be stuck here for 2-3 weeks. And sometimes when you've been away, if you've been away for most of the day or a couple of days, you come back to the boat it can be -1 degree, 2 degrees on the boat, and you've got to get the fire made, but it doesn't matter. You're in a beautiful place.
La nuova prospettiva con cui Dave vive le sue giornate gli consente di ridimensionare molto le difficoltà pratiche che deve affrontare. Tra queste difficoltà, anche quelle economiche ora hanno un peso diverso.
I couldn't afford to live in a house, I can't afford to live in a flat, I can't even afford to rent a room. This is the cheapest way for me to do it. This boat I bought 6 years ago. I got it for a really good price of about £32,000. We have to buy a licence as a continuous cruiser. That cost me about £1,300 a year. The gas cost me about £100 a year.
Seppur viva con spese molto ridotte, mi chiedo come riesca a sostenersi.
Started putting out a YouTube channel.
Ha aperto un canale YouTube dove condivide il suo percorso e da cui ottiene il necessario per andare avanti.
But the amount of money is minimal and I'm quite content the way things are. What I'm finding is that I'm healing and I'm also helping other people heal. They actually get louder sometimes when you start playing the guitar.
It's like they sing with you.
No sleep while things run dry, I'm empty.
Dopo aver trascorso una giornata con Dave, mi colpisce come abbia sviluppato una forte sensibilità verso le cose semplici. Quei momenti che a volte fatichiamo a notare e che hanno ridato a Dave una pace conquistata passo dopo passo.
Life is like a jigsaw puzzle. All the pieces start coming together, and the more I connected with nature, everything started happening for me. I take myself off into the woodlands and I just watch the trees dance, and you know, it's a wonderful place to be, and you realize how important life is. This is what nature does as well sometimes. It triggers you, it brings up something. And you don't realise what it's about. Why are you in tears? Why are you crying? You don't know. It's not sadness, it's tears of joy in a way. You feel really warm in the heart, you know. You know, I mean, I still have them teary moments. I still have that time when I grieve, you know, and you will never get over the loss of losing somebody, but, you know, you grow stronger and stronger. I've still got the journey to carry on, and still things might go wrong, but I'm leading a lot happier life now, a lot happier life.